Let me know when we're rocking and rolling. We're rocking and rolling. Okay. Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. It is 12 o'clock, so we are getting started for Painting for Positivity. I know the camera is a little different today, but some technical issues, it's fine. So I just want to give a little intro. My name is Jolina. I'm with News West 9 Sunrise, and I partnered with the Family Resiliency Center for a while now to host these painting workshops so that we can help people through trauma. If you're someone who had dealt with trauma on August 31st of last year, it was a very traumatic day for a lot of people in our community. This center was created to offer some counseling, and it's free counseling if you were here during that time. These are some of the nicest people I've ever met, so don't be afraid to reach out. Their number is 432-848-6944. They're located right here on University in Odessa. So I host these little painting workshops because for me, painting is very therapeutic. It helps me get out of my mind and kind of de-stress. So I hope if you are joining us, we actually have a full house today. Yay. Okay, we got an audience here. So
proof that there's
just like there's one person here. No, we have a couple people here in house. So we're gonna start painting. And what are we painting today? Well, so I got a little sad this year because due to the pandemic, I wasn't able to travel to Hawaii. But we are painting a little beach like this. So very, I'm gonna take this step by step. So just bear with me. If I get up and, walk around, it's because I'm helping some of the people in here. So, okay, everyone, you should have these colors: dark blue, light blue, this marine color, kind of this sandy beach color, green, and white. So we're gonna start with your background first. So grab a paintbrush. If you can grab the biggest brush you can. And then we are going to start with the dark blue. You're gonna paint right on the top. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna work fast because I know y'all are working with smaller canvases, but here we go.
Right,
Don't.
You always have to tell her to slow down. She's faster than Bob Ross.
I try. Although Bob Ross is pretty fast. Okay. No, keep going. Make sure you paint the sides of your canvas too. Let me move this here. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for joining us.
This is fantastic. Like, she does this every time. I'm just like, what are you talking about? We should have music. We can't. Facebook won't play it. Oh, copyright. Yeah. So you can draw. I'll just sing to us. Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, does everyone have a water cup?
Everybody has a water cup in the blue cup.
Okay,
and
so
water to drink on the table.
Perfect. I would say just do maybe like another inch on the smaller canvas. So whenever you are using acrylic, I would just wash the brushes in between each one and then use some of the paper towels there to dry some of that off. So we'll just add another. We're getting a bit of a delay.
We're also getting volume when we shouldn't have.
Okay, so now that I have the dark blue there, I'm going to stick with the white, but use the same brush. And then this is what I'm gonna do. Just right underneath the dark blue, I'm just gonna paint some of this white right here. Yes, eventually you're going to blend them. So let me get up. And I'm going back in the dark blue, and then you're going to create this gradient. And I'm going to show you how to do that. A lot of this is back and forth. going, keep going.
Like keep going down?
Yeah.
See, I have the opposite problem. The white's taking over.
Okay, if you're not really blending, just go like here. Let me show you. Okay. No. I'm gonna show you how to blend it. Okay. So I'm gonna work fast.
I feel like we also have to remind them that don't get stuck on one step, because as you go, you're gonna see it like transform into a whole different thing. So just go forward boldly.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
That's very deep, Sandra.
It just works. I don't know why.
Okay.
That's adequate.
I feel like you were so judged right then. I just want you to know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me give you all.
It's just two different blues. It's just dark and light. There's no gradient here.
Oh, okay. I'll show you how to do a gradient.
Oh.
Maybe if we would have had this brush.
That would have been nice. Okay.
Okay. Wait, don't use the big brush just yet.
Oh. You said don't use it yet.
Did you use it?
No.
Okay. So here's what you can do. Okay, if you're having trouble kind of blending everything, here, you're gonna make the dark blue. I can't talk today. It is we're halfway through the week. Okay, you're gonna add more blue, but you're gonna drag this down. This is what's gonna help you make that gradient.
Should I add some more white down here? Because there's still a lot of blue.
Yeah.
Like I'm good on the blue.
Yeah, don't keep dragging the blue down, the dark blue downward.
All the way?
Yeah.
Like all the way?
Okay, add some white to like the halfway point right here.
Okay.
You're gonna keep doing that, and when you keep doing that, you're gonna drag the blue down.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it. So you start from the top.
Okay.
That's the battle I was fighting.
This is the white.
The white was winning.
My blue is winning.
I'm just checking us and seeing if y'all are okay.
So wait, is all of this supposed to be dark blue? This all up here?
It's gonna create a gradient. So just keep adding the white on the bottom.
I have blue now.
Here, use this paintbrush for the white, and then finish this off with white.
Okay.
Okay, that was good.
Is it halfway?
Hey, Debbie. Thanks for joining. It's a little different today because it's like hard to do this Facebook Live and like teach a class at the same time, but it's fine.
They're saying, what if the blue is...
And it doesn't have to be a perfect gradient, just as long as you kind of have the white.
A lot of white going on here.
Yeah, just keep adding a lot of white, and then eventually when you drag that dark blue down, it creates that gradient. But I would use the big brush to help you with that.
Colors?
Yeah, but when you're doing it, you have to do it across the canvas. Like this. Not just in one area, like this.
Okay.
Last time we had people in doing it, they were both nervous, and then at the end of it, it was like, oh, those are really nice. So,
I've done a hedgehog before, and she ended
That's
up
what
with
I
like
really
colorful spikes and painted nails, and it was fine.
there you go. This is for y'all. If it's stressful, then it's the opposite of the purpose.
I just want
Just enjoy it.
nail polish just colored,
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the gradient?
probably in the color.
Are you okay? Yeah,
That's my
that
dream
looks
job,
good.
is to make
It is
nail
not
polish
coming out that
bottles.
way.
My favorite is I'm not really a waitress. It's like a red with a little bit of gold in it.
No, did you, is this all
My
white?
favorite is your
This is
Citrus
all
Buddha
white,
Fest.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
start on the top
It's
here.
like lavender
So I have to put
purple.
more up here?
Yeah, put more dark blue.
Okay.
And then you just drag it down into the line. I'm dragging. I've been dragging this whole time.
They did a whole Texas series a few years ago.
It's just
You never want to come back up. You always just want to move downward.
Oh. Here, you want to take that?
There's a metaphor in there
It
somewhere.
looks like a stride.
Okay. This is for white. Is that halfway?
I don't know.
How far down do you want to go? All the way?
Just halfway.
Okay.
I would add more white to the
Yeah.
bottom.
What? Why are y'all getting nice gradients?
I don't know. Yours looks like a, you know.
Don't. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay, I think you're missing some spots here. She's cheating. She's getting the teacher to do it for her.
This is how all of my
I just want to show you.
I've done it.
Your teacher just doesn't read.
My teacher always just comes like, just let me show you.
It's my blue
Okay,
light a
here.
little too early on.
Oh, you're doing great.
There we go.
No, I'm trying to show you how to do it. Okay, slowly.
Hate cheating. Back to the down?
Downward, yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
I hate being encouragement.
It's just wet. Yeah, when you have harsh lines like that, you want to keep going back and forth. Okay. Monique's killing it. She's doing good. I'm so proud of her.
She did something, that's all, that's for sure.
Dr. Weeks is doing great too. Okay.
I'm done.
Are you guys good? Sure. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now that we have
Yeah, that's perfect. I don't think
It's
I've ever
perfect. It's good. Keep going. Keep going. Upward. Yes.
You got this.
Okay, that looks more like a gradient. I feel like we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
It's a slope.
Don't stress too much about the sky because you're going to cover that up with the leaves anyway. So in your water
I
cup,
feel like
just
you could have said that at the
all of
beginning.
this work.
I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not even painting.
I mean, you want it to look like a gradient, but
There you go.
not like it doesn't have to be a stressful gradient. Okay.
Please no stress.
So I'm going. Are you okay?
I'm stressing. Carry on.
No, yours is good. Okay. So after you have the sky, you're gonna go back in the dark blue, and this is gonna be your horizon. You're a beach. Okay. So this is gonna be where the ocean is. So using the dark blue, just drag this line across.
Want it to be a straight line? Or do you want it to be like a water line?
Water line.
That makes sense.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
answer for her while she tries
Okay,
to-
next time, whoever wants to join my class, I'm gonna trade some of y'all in for these people. No, I'm just kidding.
You need to specify that these are people you know and that you're.
Yeah,
friends.
these are my coworkers. So these are my friends. We play around.
Wow, I'm offended.
These
You're
are hard
in the Resiliency Center where we don't like you. We'll just get you right in.
They're fired.
We're a live audience.
Okay.
Let's get fixed West Texas to get you adopted.
Can you even
Right.
free away from me?
And
It's
you
a
can
lie.
spay and neuter surgery, throw right in.
Who wants to adopt some stressed out news people?
Yeah.
So, do we want? Oh,
You're fine. She's just gonna take some
I was
pictures.
just gonna make a joke and I reconsidered it.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
She's
Perfect.
I was gonna say, how many C's of thickness do we want on this?
What were you saying?
I said, how many C's of thickness do we want on this line?
No, just make a straight line like this.
Oh, I didn't straight. I did mine together.
Just doing a total pay by play
Why
and
is not
comments
straight?
every time she walks away.
It's the horizon.
Well, mine's flipped.
The ocean. Okay, so once you have this dark blue part,
Seriously?
you're gonna get the aquamarine color. So you can either use the same brush or use a different brush.
Should we clean this brush?
You can if you want, but eventually you're still gonna blend the dark blue with the aquamarine. So I'm gonna add another line here, and kind of the same concept. You're just gonna go back and forth to get the paints to mix.
Which one's aquamarine? The teal.
It should be like the third one on your pass.
It's the
other one?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
The middle one?
She didn't put them in the same spot.
There's a lot of blues, okay?
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The lighter of the two fields.
So you're not gonna, once you have the aquamarine, you're not gonna go all the way down, but I would say just kind of make this curve here. And you're gonna fill that in.
Darn it. We're mixing those blues, right?
Yeah, if you can't get it to mix, it's fine.
Like a smile.
Oh, wait, what was that step? We're just doing
I want you to have this over here, not here.
Yeah, just kind of do like a,
It's probably gonna be the best shape, like the best one.
I feel like mine is really low for no good reason.
That's just how, that's just how it eroded as an island.
Okay.
Perfect.
Wow.
I have such encouraging coworkers.
Well, you talk me off a ledge daily, so.
Except for Jolina, who wants to trade you in.
I swear I'm mean to them every morning, but this is our relationship. We have a great relationship together, all of us.
That's how I am every time anybody from any of the news channels comes to do an interview. Like, I'm all sweet, and then the cameras go off, and I'm like,
You just grin one out.
Yeah.
Like it's what happens as soon as I.
literally like this, right? And we're live. Oh, thank you so much.
I think we're making progress here.
I shouldn't have done 40 minutes. There are people like that.
Rachel was here last week, and she was like, it's just like a sudden transition. I wasn't ready. Tired of smiling.
I don't think it matters, really.
Rachel's so sweet.
I would say when you're making the C, kind of do it
Yeah, we like
not too low,
Is that
but
good?
I would say, yeah, that's fine. This part here is gonna be the sand.
Oh, well, we're gonna have a little bit of sand.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's a zoomed in picture.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is this too much sand?
No, that's good.
Wow. I hate it here. That's such a nice thing to say.
Okay, what's next?
Just imagine you're on your island. This is really nice.
Well, I need to pay for a new island. So, can we go to Joe's island?
And then get out of here. And then make sure when you're doing your aquamarine, you're getting the sides of the canvas too.
So I didn't do that on my skyline, so that's just white.
That's okay.
Perfect.
That's okay.
Glad we're on the same page. Oh man.
Oh, and also one thing I forgot to mention for everyone watching on Facebook Live, they do have peer groups here. So you could find those details on the Family Resiliency page. And they also have more resources on their website. That's frcpb.org. And also, we've had a couple artists drop off some of their artwork too, which would be awesome if we had more people drop off some artwork, because this is fairly a new space that we're utilizing. So any type of artwork that we get from the community is fantastic. And also, as far as supplies go and a wish list, that's also on the website as well. And we do have the link right there down below. If you want to contact anyone and have any questions, feel free to comment, or if you want to send an email, that's contact us at frcpb.org. Okay, how's the class doing?
Your star student here. It's just chilling.
Trying to get a straight line on this one.
They're all very focused.
False.
on their
Good, that's the best part.
Did you get assistance from the teacher? I think not. Star student.
I've had to
I feel bad for the people watching and hearing all these, this bickering back and forth.
Denise said it's hilarious.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
But
We love you too, Denise. Come back in a second. We made some adjustments.
okay, wash your brushes off so that the paint doesn't.
Is it like a needed? Yeah.
So you cross-posted to News West 9 today.
Was that a question or?
It worked,
Oh, perfect. Okay, so the app does work
but not
to
us.
to an extent.
Maybe to us. Yeah, you did.
Oh, sweet. I'm glad it works. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we were having some technical difficulties last week, and the week before, I think.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let it go.
Okay, are you ready to move on to the next step? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna add some clouds. My background kind of dry. What's wrong? Okay. So you're gonna dip into some of the white, just a little bit. And this is how I do my clouds. Happy little clouds. A lot of tapping here. Okay. I'm using, you can use the white brush that you use, just make sure there's not too much white paint on it. Yeah, you could use that one. Yeah, you don't want too much paint on the brush, but just a little bit.
This is when we need our weather guys to tell us what kind of clouds to make.
Cumulus. Boom.
Bam.
Terrible. Mr. Meteorologists, what kind of clouds are these?
Or mids.
Clouds are pretty already good.
Oh, we just have 3 guys
Just
in our
tap.
station.
I'm just trying to keep it real.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm just scared to do this, so I'm just actively watching her.
Just do some tapping.
I think Denise took a tap. Denise, we need some tapping.
Oh.
No? Tap dancing.
Oh, you tapping?
Did you take tap? Dance?
Yes.
She said we need some tapping, so if you could get busy, please.
Busy. Chop chop.
Spirit just disgusting. I did 2 clouds.
I'm not feeling this lean wine, but this thing is feeling.
Courtney, what brush are you using? The circly one.
Okay,
The
thanks.
circly one.
They're all circles. Like this half moon one here? This one?
Yee.
Words, Courtney. Words, honey.
The circly one.
The circle one. It's starting to sound like me.
You could totally probably catch up.
Oh, that looks so much better. That looks more cloud-like.
Wow, why didn't I use this brush?
This,
Hey now, hey.
this, I didn't do it to mine either. Let's take care of that. But
I don't think that's what it is. Salvage this cloud.
How do you like spread these out to make it
Let me see.
more than just this? Oh, this is looking like it's something.
Yeah. Can you kind of add some more here?
Why is this
Just
successful?
I'm just trying to save it.
You're trying to save it?
Yeah, just you got a little bit more on the sides.
Okay.
so on the line, absolutely smiley face. The clouds are the eyes.
Alright, come back.
Yeah.
Come back. No, you're going the wrong way.
Oh.
This way.
Pretty
Alright.
much.
So then, how do you like build on so it doesn't look like
This
clumps?
is why Bob
Okay.
Ross says there are no mistakes, just happy
Okay,
accidents.
Hey, you just go. You just
So
do it.
this is-
There's a lot
different
when you're done anyways.
Have you
Space up
seen
here.
the Halloween costume? Or
We told her she
the
has to
birth
be.
announcement?
We told her she has to be a Bob Ross.
Oh, there was this person that did, that's so funny. She'd be
Want it
so
to
great.
rain or not?
There's this couple that did like a birth announcement
Nice.
and it said there are no mistakes, just happy
Oh.
accidents.
That determines how much clouds you have.
Hilarious.
How do you look low?
Your clouds are pretty.
There's a friend who has 2 kids who are really, their girlfriends are really small. I think you probably add some more volume.
Okay.
Are you good?
Oh, she's chilling. She's enjoying this. Dr. Weeks is doing great.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you can make as many clouds as you want. You don't really have to, do the same
It's turned
thing.
into a lot
Got
of
a storm rolling in. There's a whole story with this now.
Wait, what's wrong?
What? Oh, I said I have a storm rolling in. There's
Oh, you have a storm rolling in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having story time at this table.
Yeah.
We are not. We straight up just trying to do this.
I'm just trying to hold the breath and hope for the best. And go home and run.
Do these kind of look like clouds?
Yeah, they look
Yeah, that's good.
I
You're really good.
Okay. So now you're going to add a little bit of depth into the ocean. Since this is all kind of the same color, the aquamarine, you're gonna get a little bit of the dark blue, just a little bit. I wouldn't even put it on the entire brush, just the tip. And while the paint is still wet, you're going to create this line right here and then blend that in.
I didn't know any of that. Also
Like
doing the
lines
clouds.
and blending, like your makeup, like a cut crease, but in water.
Oh yeah, Marissa's good at that. She'll know how to blend.
You should be good at blending.
You're not wearing any?
There's no judging.
Yeah, we're not judging here.
This is a safe place. We don't, safe environment.
Okay, what's that? Teach me on a Saturday? I got you.
So like just dark blue here and then just blend it.
I don't know what she's doing.
Got it. What brush are you using?
Just whatever brushes
I
that
think
you
I
have.
already
Make sure
did
make
this
sure it's
earlier.
fairly dry though.
That was the project I was working on.
If you wash a brush and need to dry it off, there's paper towels on the table, so you can use that to kind of pull some of the water out of your brush.
Hey, can you repeat that? Because I didn't hear
Maybe
it.
kind
I
Use
was still doing the clouds.
Okay.
Sorry.
so using a little bit of the dark blue.
The dark blue.
Yeah, the one that you started the initial.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I just couldn't tell between aquamarine and teal.
Okay. So then you're just gonna add like a line, a very small line,
Okay, small line.
and it's gonna, and then just blend that in.
I used too much. I have a huge paint. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Just put more of the other paint.
No, I haven't touched it yet. It's okay.
And then you're blending it down.
Yeah.
This doesn't look good.
You don't want to put too much.
I didn't put a lot. I put a lot in. It's just.
No, you don't want it straight across.
Can I add more of this?
Yeah. So I would put some of this aquamarine and split that.
Like put it in here. Wouldn't it like blend?
Yeah,
this
because you don't want it to be a straight line. Yeah, no, that's good.
We might be here a while.
That's why she's using the bigger canvas. Still a way to slow her down.
Yeah. And not all the way across. Just like half. You're gonna split this in half.
Split it in half.
Yeah, because you have a dark blue line going straight across.
We're just doing pockets of dark
How
water.
about just cover this part?
Cover
Just
the
half.
whole
No.
line.
Yeah, just half of it.
Half of the line.
This side.
You said this side.
This side. I said to split it. Here.
Oh, okay. So only like this.
Yes.
Okay, it was slowly dry.
So much for you can get it blending.
Oh, this is not gonna be my makeup, man.
What's this? It's the same concept.
Is it though?
Okay.
Is that better?
Okay, that's good. And then add like a very small dark blue right here.
Right here?
A very small line. Maybe like right here.
Just to make sure it keeps it. What? I'm an overachiever. Right here?
Don't level it out like where you already painted over. Okay.
She's never going to have it again.
That's not true. You're always welcomed here. This is a safe space.
She's gonna yell at us later.
The second we leave here.
No, but that really does look good, Monique.
Thanks.
Okay, so I think Monique, you don't have to touch the ocean anymore.
Okay.
Let me see yours.
Don't worry about it.
I want to see what it looks like. What does mine look like?
Hi, Steven. Thanks for joining.
Are they supposed to have like holes in the ocean?
I don't know.
Did you blend those?
No, I don't know.
Okay, let's.
She said it was okay. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Corey, let me see yours. Are you supposed to blend these lines?
Yeah.
This looks good.
Yeah, you're supposed to blend with what?
Well,
With
that's
your
what
brush.
I'm not
The one
going
that
to
you-
do.
It was just, I don't know.
Pick a new brush.
I guess. I've been using the same brush that I used.
You don't pick the brush picks you.
Oh my goodness.
I was just making a Harry Potter quote. Why does yours look so good? Yours does too. I'm done with you.
She's telling the whole story with hers. She's not stressing the steps.
terrible.
She's just
Mine
feeling.
looks so bad.
It's got like a little dolphin hanging out here.
Want to see yours?
Or no,
Okay.
you don't want to. Don't throw up.
Oh, good.
I don't understand why you're upset.
That's not
Let's look very well.
Try to drag this, maybe like this part right here, since this is a little high.
Oh, we
Maybe you need to be mad. Maybe that's just what you need to feel as you're
I
angry.
just found
That's
this is
a really good blend.
happening.
It needs you to calm down. It's nice.
I had to make myself stop touching her. Stop touching the
I'm so
horizon.
proud of you.
I'm afraid of failure.
I don't
Step
want to
away
take my
from
side.
the horizon.
Sounds good.
Yes.
I just kept trying to make it straight.
I
Just kept
No
going.
horizon is ever
Earlier,
straight.
and
Well,
Except on that side.
Can't be as bad as me. We can draw a big
That is so
line
true.
across.
Every other horizon has bumps and, you know.
Yes, this though was like, the paint wasn't straight, not the horizon. So I was, we're still not straight, but at least the line was like congruent.
She went to college.
I have a fingerprint on here, and I haven't touched it, so that's confusing.
not this one.
Probably from when technical
Before
artists.
we come back.
Probably.
Denise and I both use like.
Don't say that,
Photoshop,
she'll get
so
mad.
Probably taking some of one of us
But
with
she
you.
went to school for
That's so
performing
sweet.
art.
Oh.
Why?
They give
I
so
didn't go to
much.
school
Yeah,
for performing
we
art.
give ourselves every time.
But like, I went to school,
It's like media stuff, right?
yeah, sort of. Sure. We don't have to get into it.
Alright,
I'm still not happy with this, but it's fine.
Okay.
You're gonna put stuff over it too,
Okay.
so you can, there's a whole tree involved.
Okay, the next part, you're gonna use that tan color that you have and make sure you have a different brush. A brush that you haven't used. And be sure to clean your brushes too.
All the brushes I have left are small.
That's why you have a small canvas to work with today.
Joe, I'm not sure I've ever seen you this stressed out.
Me?
You feel a little stressy right now.
I'm not stressed.
No? Good. You
she
shouldn't.
loves children.
This is hilarious. You're having a blast. I just want you all to know that.
Good, let's do it.
Okay.
Next week.
Does it have to be dry?
There you go.
Yes, for this next color.
Pretty orange is in it.
Completely?
Wait, I missed.
I mean,
Oh, are we? Okay.
not like 1000% dry, but enough to where you don't get any of the blue residue on a paintbrush that you're already using.
Alright.
But the paper towel should help a lot.
You go back to one of the brushes and you let it sit, then you're not gonna use that brush again.
Alright, let's do it.
I learned that the hard way painting something in nails.
No, it's dry it all fast.
Okay, what are we doing next?
Okay,
Tan.
yes. This is gonna be your sandy beach. Okay? So you're not going to let the colors touch right here, but you will kind of follow this guide right here and leave some space. And then you're gonna color the rest of the bottom, this yellow color.
I don't think I got space for that.
You have a little space, and that's fine. You have enough space to work with.
What if I just what if I just do like cut it off?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I do
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So for everyone who's still with us on Facebook Live, this is going to, well, next week is going to be my last week doing Painting for Positivity. So if you are interested in coming here to FRC, make sure you register for next week. And once we do post that information, just make sure you're checking back on the Family Resiliency page. So while we're waiting for everyone, let's see. Do we have any announcements? Anything that we need to mention?
You talked about support groups.
Support groups. Also, there are other workshops too. It's not just painting. So if you're into yoga, maybe.
Yoga's Thursdays only.
Thursdays only. And you can also watch that on the Resiliency page.
Do we get the bottom of this too?
The which one?
Like on the bottom of the canvas?
Oh, it's the side?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're supposed to do the bottom?
Yeah, I'm just gonna touch it after, just because.
Oh, I already do that later. Can paint it on the easel?
Yes.
Good, I already
I'll
started.
do it. I'll do it now. It's okay. 'Cause I'll forget. We'll just do it.
Wow.
Jolina, thanks for doing Painting for Positivity.
Oh, thank you for being here.
I've watched you online a couple times.
I'm so glad. Yeah, I didn't think that I would end up painting,
For positivity.
well, in my journalism career, but I'm really happy that it all worked out.
Good.
See any of the comments?
Like a frustration paint in class, you know? Where they're like, just get all your frustration out. Draw what you're feeling.
That's called Jackson.
So I missed the leave a white line instructions. Should I do my
I
white?
don't know him.
No, it's okay. Well, you're just gonna go over it in white, and that's gonna be your waves.
Okay.
So, yeah,
With
well,
space at the bottom.
Oh, I kept evaporating my sky. If you look, the sky is not as tall as yours.
Oh, okay, well I've got a lot of stuff going on.
I kept creeping up on it.
Are we gonna need more of the sandy color?
no.
Can I clean this brush?
Yeah, you can clean the brush. The brush. So we have actually been painting. When did we start painting?
August 6th.
August. So we do have, if you want to watch some of the workshops that we did in the past, you can watch that on the Family Resiliency Center page as well. And then I was also doing this during quarantine, like the beginning of quarantine. So if you want to look at those are on the News West 9 YouTube page. Okay, so as you're planning your next step, make sure you have a semi-dry brush. Dry for the most part. I would say, yeah, maybe the bigger brush would be good. And then you're gonna use the white, and this is gonna be, like if you see here, your waves. So how I did that is I just did a lot of tapping, the same thing that I did with the clouds. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you need help. Okay, so are y'all ready to tap? To tap-a-roo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, if your yellow is still a little wet, I would say just go on the aquamarine, and you're just gonna tap.
Is it okay if some like that dark blue gets in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say if you do get any of the white on the blue, I wouldn't even worry about it. So on the bottom where, you know, you made your C, I would make some of the waves bigger here as opposed to the sides. So if you want to exaggerate that, add really big waves. And if you want to flick your brush up a little bit, just to kind of give the effects of the waves here, you can do that too.
How effective do you think a petition would be to get you to do this for longer? I mean, I can have one ready by the time we're done. Change.org, I'm saying. Is it already there?
It would just be funny if you already had it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what I could never do that. I would totally do that.
I could see you doing that for sure.
I mean, I guess it as a challenge, not like I have to do it.
She says, oh, I got some white on my yellow.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't think you're
Just
supposed
paint
to
over it
touch
with
that.
yellow later. Once it dries.
Yeah.
I don't wanna look at it. It's hurting my feelings.
Hers almost looks like shows, so I'm kind of like shook right now.
Who, Courtney's?
Yeah.
Courtney, are you secretly an art major?
No.
Are we supposed to have
I
blue
took art
yellow,
history.
She took art history. She still took an art class.
I took an art class in high school. Does that count?
blue? No.
I skipped out and I did Photoshop for my art class.
Are we supposed to have, we're supposed to have blue and the white?
No, the only reason why that's happening is because my paint was still a little wet, but you want to mainly make white your focus. So even if you do get some of the blue there, you add white as some of the touches on top like this. Like when you actually look at, if you're on the beach and you see some of the waves, the white from the foam is going to be on the top.
I think I should stop. I have too much gene.
Are you okay?
I just don't want, I feel like if I do anymore, I'm just gonna go overboard. And then this is
Then
gonna
go overboard. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what you're working with. You see this harsh line?
Yeah.
Keep tapping.
Like white?
Yeah,
I just feel like you can't see anything because it's white.
but it's acrylic, so there you go. See, now you're hiding it.
Hey, yeah, go ahead and come over here while you're at it.
She's not
Do I
even
just go higher up? Do I keep going up?
I would, yeah, cover some of this by tapping some more white.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. My yellow's not dry enough.
That'd be so good.
Wow.
Well, you know, you don't have to say it.
It's just not covering.
Okay, and then you eventually want to drag this all the way down.
I thought we weren't supposed to touch the white.
Yeah, because the yellow was still, or the sandy color was still wet. That's why you wanted to avoid touching your paint on it. But since it's fairly dry now, because acrylic takes a short time to dry, you can start tapping.
Can we tap all the way into the sand?
Oh, that's cute! Oh my gosh, you did so good. No, no, it's good.
Go under.
So we tap the white all the way down to the sand then?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I've been misguided.
It's a painting hack. It's so you don't get all the yucky yellow in your waves.
So are we supposed to mix the white and the yellow?
No. No.
No, you don't mix it. You're just tapping
No,
over it.
I'm sorry, that came out wrong, I guess. Am I supposed to go down into the yellow?
Yes.
So that would get rid of that line?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The petition is live.
Oh Oh my goodness.
My paint was potentially still wet.
And then if you want, you can add these little like dots here for some of the splashes.
We are doing the same thing. I don't understand why mine doesn't look like yours. I mean, also not paying artists is mean, so I get it. I'm conflicted.
I hope my mom puts this on her fridge.
I'm gonna put it on my own fridge. No, it'd probably be too heavy to go on a refrigerator. Yeah, this isn't gonna stay.
You can do like a nail on the wall.
I'll put it next to all my art that I
One of these days, my mom will put my
and
art
you can
up
see
next
how
to it.
exactly it fits in and compare it to this is a professional.
She's just young. It's acceptable.
Usually the mom is like,
It's on Facebook.
I feel like we're just slowly going into a C here, like a nice, pretty dotted C. And I don't know how to make that better.
what did you do to make those wave splashes?
Yeah, what else?
Just more tapping.
Should I increase
Yeah,
the
looks good.
center?
I don't know how to get rid of that.
You just add more paint.
Oh, I think she actually aired a petition.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she
I
did.
thought she was joking.
I'm pretty sure she did. She seemed pretty serious.
I think she's pretty
How did you do
serious,
this?
but I don't remember.
Oh, just like
Everywhere?
I'm not. I mean, don't go too crazy, but
Okay.
you know me.
That looks good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or
And then do like
a little, okay, here, go ahead. Wow.
She really came over here and just saved this painting.
That's what's been happening to my painting this whole time.
Ooh, I love your waves.
Is there a way to get rid of the?
Cray cray.
I can still see
Ooh,
the white
too
line, or
cray,
just
too
need to wait for it to dry
No,
and
that
cover
looks
it
good.
again.
Just this part I would
Yeah.
take care of. But yeah.
Just for myself.
Alright.
So once you're finished with that, you're going to dip in the green
An artiste.
with a dry brush. I would make sure it's kind of thin to where you can do a straight line. So I'm going to show you how to do these leaves, these palm leaves.
Okay, you have 2 signatures on the petition.
Okay, I seriously thought you were joking about the petition.
That's totally done.
Okay, well there's a petition. Okay, so you're gonna get.
Okay, now what?
Okay, so dip into the green, not too much, but you're gonna create a line that goes downward like this. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna cover the cloud.
Yeah.
This looks complex. Oh, you're waiting.
Yeah, I'm doing it step by step, so it's a little easy to
How do
follow.
you use the brush?
Use like a thin. Yeah, the thinner the better it is.
So like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna use the small one.
Okay. And then, are you ready to move on to the next step? Dr. Weiss is ready, so I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Okay, so once you have the green here, in order to make these palm leaves, you want to start out with really big leaves, and as you go further down, you're gonna create small leaves. They don't have to be completely perfect, just do a flick, and you're gonna do it downwards. Kind of like it kind of curves a little bit, like a line that's just curved.
and drop. Do you just do them the same way you did the other one?
What do you mean?
You want them a little thicker.
Yeah.
This seems weird. Oh, it's a slow process. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, that looks good.
I need a smaller brush.
How small can your brush get, man? Well, I think I have to thicker, smaller.
Yeah, the key to doing these palm leaves is a lot of flicking.
Should take the beginner class.
Me too. Is this the beginner's class?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, y'all are doing good. Like, I'm serious. I'm not just saying it. Y'all are doing really good.
My colleagues would disagree with you.
My leaves are a little. Why is this?
I feel like there are enough kinds of palm trees in the world that not all the palm leaves should look the same anyway.
Exactly. Just as long as you can tell it's a
These are just a rare species from the Galapagos.
There you go.
This is really not good.
They have to be heavier to hide the turtles and give them.
Yeah, and the giant crabs that terrify me. That can climb trees.
See? You have to be able to hide from those things.
People should be aware.
It's true.
The Galapagos crabs can climb trees.
Should I make this one longer? The middle one? I feel like it's not long enough.
I don't even know which one the
And so on
this is interesting.
each individual leaf, it kind of gets skinnier, but like it gets thicker in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think that this is very
No, that looks good.
angles is my
And you can add
biggest
as many leaves as you want. I can see it from here. I can't see Marissa's, but I can see Monique's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm cool with
like
it.
that.
They're the same
You can
color.
tell it's a palm leaf.
From like an angle and they're just blowing
How
forward.
green does it have to be? This needs to be bigger.
I'm just starting out with just the regular dark green, and then you're gonna go over with a lighter green.
That white wasn't completely dry. Okay, so they should be a little thicker. Cool. That's good. So you're getting all my like self-commentary right now.
That's okay. It's alright.
Yeah, we don't leave Courtney alone. So this is kind of interesting. She's just gonna talk to herself the entire time.
She's talking to me.
Oh, okay, perfect.
We're over here having a whole conversation. We've discussed kinds of palm trees, kinds of crabs.
Stay in your station now.
Stay in your station.
They're inspiring each other.
They're doing something to each other.
She's making fun of me is what she's doing.
Who? I'm making fun of myself.
Look here.
I don't know how you did that. I have no technique.
My leaves look dead. It's possible.
It's the fall, so.
Perfect.
It's the fall.
Baker Island.
Hawaii.
Hawaii has fall. Yeah, well,
Like
just
7 minutes of it.
on the opposite of the other. It's just not really have fall.
7 minutes of fall.
I don't like this anymore.
Let me see. That looks good.
She's lying.
Here, no.
You're stressing too much.
I know, it's because
I'm scared of failure, as my horoscope said. So just make them darker.
You really just need a leaf right here.
I feel like these are very
Oh,
thick.
it's supposed to come off of the strings.
Strings?
More sense. I was wondering why it wasn't really looking like a leaf. I need to stop touching it.
This doesn't look like any. Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Should have that 12 times.
Okay,
better.
now you're gonna do the same thing. That looks good.
So just leave this one alone.
It's perfect.
I'm just gonna
See, you don't have it down. You're stressing out too much.
Are you talking
It's
to
perfect.
the class or are you talking to online?
No, I'm talking to you. No one's painting right now.
They might be.
They might be, maybe.
They're just not sharing.
Okay.
Stingy.
So now that you have your practice, you're gonna do another one. You're gonna do another one. So I'm just gonna do one on.
Wow, I just really committed to that one. Okay.
In the famous words of Bob Ross, we don't make accidents. We make happy accidents, happy little accidents.
No mistakes, right? No
Yeah.
mistakes, happy accidents.
Something like that. Okay.
Seems like you would have been a cool uncle.
I feel like in the stem of here, I don't know why. Is this gonna be connected to something? No? Okay.
No, the palm tree is just gonna hang down.
Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't look like a palm tree, and I don't know how to make it.
It looks like a palm tree.
Look how flat that palm tree is, and look how curvaceous.
I can tell from here it's a palm tree.
Didn't you live in Florida? Don't they have palm trees there?
Yeah, that's irrelevant. Okay. So we're like off-centered here?
I just don't want to
Is it
cover up all
supposed
my
to be
cloud
lower
work.
than this one or
I know.
higher?
It doesn't matter. Just whatever placement you want to put it.
That's all up to you, my love. This one looks more like a palm tree than the first one.
It's practice.
That was the final
Don't
one.
forget to beat the devil out of that brush when cleaning. Actually, that's a really great point. Bob Ross always says, beat the devil out of the brush.
Oh, you were reading a comment. Is that what was happening?
Yeah.
I lied, it doesn't. Are you being fun over there? I just hear you laughing at us.
I'm just laughing at y'all thinking you're not doing a good job, and I just walked by all of your paintings, and they all look fantastic.
They all look great.
And way better than what I could do, so have some confidence and faith. We believe in you.
At least that makes one of us.
Well, there's at least two of us that believe in you.
Appreciate it.
So, mathing.
See, that's where I would be having confidence. No, it's just like, it's kind of like my personality in this.
I relate to that.
Okay, this is interesting.
I don't know how to make these ends pretty. They just kind of taper off uncomfortably. You feel me?
Well, it's good.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
I think I fudged up. Well.
They were just gonna.
So now that y'all are experts at making palm leaves,
No.
you're gonna add another one.
Okay, next time.
If you want, you don't have to.
It'll be fun, she said. We'll have a good time.
I'm gonna add one right underneath here, but if you don't want to add one, no pressure.
Like there's pressure there.
Wait, what are we doing?
Another palm.
Another palm,
Oh.
if you want.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, if you want to call it a day with the palm trees,
I already put one there, so.
okay. Courtney's one step ahead of the game.
She's doing her own thing over here.
I know.
I have
I don't have any room for another palm tree.
fluky palm.
If you don't have room, that's fine.
Oh, I
Just
could probably put one right here.
I could put a little one. Here we go with my too much gene.
It's just gonna be, you can see the sky anymore, it'll just be palm trees.
It's fine.
Well, are you happy with your sky?
Yeah.
Well, then you don't have to do another palm. It's fine.
Let me just work on the ones that I already. just need some coconuts.
She said coconuts?
I'm in my own world, just ignore me.
You're having a good time, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, is this putting all this on, or this is in 40s?
Go in the white one.
Okay.
We do not segregate bathrooms, the door is.
I know Denise calls dibs on her own. Okay, so
Just clarifying for the people online.
Just use the other one, it's fine, because that door doesn't close properly. It's alright. You just have to want it, you really want to close that door.
okay, so now that
Can you come here real quick before
Okay.
you go on?
okay.
Can you fix what's happening down here? I don't know what's going on there.
You have a lot of paint on this.
Oh. How did you do that so easy?
Right, we're chilling.
It already looks more fun. Like my friend I was doing.
What are you laughing at, Denise? What's she doing? This is giving me a dirty look.
Killed a small tree.
Just a very small one.
Just a very small.
And they're made from recycled products, so.
Oh, great. So I just killed a tree that was already killed.
Right. Just re-kill the tree. You're a
That sounds worse.
Okay. Pick one
Is
death
that
was
one
enough.
okay?
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Two
flat
deaths.
up here. How do I make that better?
It's flat.
It's like too
Oh.
Straight, not curved.
So maybe you lived enough life. We don't know. I'm just happy to be put out of its misery.
Oh gosh, this is getting really dark.
That's what happens when you're
She's really pulling this thing together.
Oh, what are we supposed to do with that light green?
It really needs that
We
Jolina
haven't done
touch,
that
and then it's,
Okay,
it's
cool.
complete.
Oh, that's cute. Anyway,
Okay, now we can move on.
I guess we're
I
moving
think.
on now.
Can we move on to the next? Okay, so the light green that I just gave you, you're gonna dip into.
Should I add one more?
Actually, let me use a different.
I have like this big white space here. Look.
Okay, so using some of the light green, I'm gonna add some highlights on the leaves. So I'm not gonna actually paint the light green over it, just add a highlight. Just kind of in the middle.
Are we allowed to skip steps? I can't see actually closer.
Do you have your contacts on?
Yeah, but I'm blind. So
Oh.
she's bumped into her face. I said, can you encast the plot? She's like, oh, okay.
It's like I'm an old person.
I think I'm gonna add another one, but I need your input. What do you handle that?
I could have. It's been like, they're always going to be the same.
Just do whatever your heart desires.
Did you like that I put it right there?
And you don't have to add the light green on every single thing, but I would focus a little bit on the top. I don't know what's happening. I'm just.
She's asking for help. She's raising her hand.
I'm missing all the facts.
It's the polite thing to do. I was in school for a while.
It's the polite thing to do.
She's like doing something and I need help, but I'm waiting.
Oh.
I think I.
But you still like talking.
I even told her your hand was up and she just ignored it. So I feel like that's something we probably need to discuss. Maybe a support team.
Do you want to add another one? I kind of feel like I should be one.
I told you this in your office several times.
You're doing great. That's good.
Thank you. It was touch and go there.
Donna's just very quietly like knocking it out over there.
You don't have to look at mine. Girl, I know it's fabulous.
We just love the encouragement.
Look at that.
I mean, mean, you are at the Family Resiliency Center. We do sort of encourage us, you know, like for a living. It's kind of what we do. We would be the worst if we didn't.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. They just kind of happened. Yeah, I know.
Dawn's just quiet. Like, she's doing a really great job, and
Okay.
I don't know about that, but
Very nice.
it's nice for nothing to be required at any point hour. Just painting.
Isn't that the truth?
okay, so we're gonna show you how this works. It's yours. Yes, please. So this is what I want you to see. This is what Jolina did a few weeks ago, right? How many, like 3 weeks ago? This was her painting, right? So this is Denise's.
Ooh.
But that's what we're telling you. She felt like y'all did when she was in the middle of it.
When you're looking right here, you can't see the whole
You have to like back up.
No, there's no
And
need
look
to back up.
No, I promise you.
Back up.
It's a fantastic job. They're all doing really well.
Yeah, I think we're doing great. I'm so chill because I've done this before and I freaked out and it turned out fine, so now I'm just happy.
Wait, was it like one of those paint and wine?
Yeah, I did painting with a twist.
Oh,
with my
that's
friends
fun.
right away. That's where my hedgehog came from.
Nice. I did one of those in Amarillo without
It's
the
so cute,
booze 'cause
though.
my aunt doesn't-
It looks really good. I'm
It was
gonna
my
tell you
friend's
what they
21st
told me.
birthday.
They-
Nice.
Down
Nice.
the easel. Turn it, like,
It was
step
really
turn it
fun.
this way.
We just got like a really
Now
good
step away
bottle
from
line
it.
and
It's
we
gonna
get
get
it.
It's a front, and it's stick your eye
That's a nice
until
way to
it's.
do it.
No, don't tilt, just look at
Just
it.
as a
Okay, that's
connection
not
center,
fair.
not
It's
booze
not
and
bad,
wine
right?
houses.
That makes sense.
Would you put it on your wall? It's good. Maybe.
That's what I was saying. They're doing great.
Also, like this, it's a different, it's a different thing. Like, relax without.
Well, it's a counseling center.
Yeah.
So it's a different vibe.
Okay, I missed the highlighting stage.
It's equally.
Page.
You basically just use some light green and then add some highlights on the tips of the little, kind of like on the top part of where your leaves are at.
Thanks.
It just creates more value, so it's not just all medium green.
Okay.
Oh, this feels like a commitment. I've got commitment.
Like for real, when we're done with this, we'll talk. Because we were having it twice a week.
Was it too late to add more leaves?
You can have more leaves.
We're finding it difficult to have we love her from the advanced class that she did, like the beginner's class.
No, I think they can refer to nobody else.
So we kind of had pause to just focus on that for October to just do the advanced. Yeah, we'll talk after.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't feel like this is brand.
I like your bubbles on your waves, Joe.
The bubbles?
Yeah, you look, or from here, I can't see very well.
Oh, I mean, you're talking about like, oh, you just, yeah, just tap, tap.
Oh yeah, I'm good with mine too.
Okay.
I like.
Oh, thank you.
She was being complimentary.
Thank you, Courtney.
Today's lesson at the Family Resiliency Center, how to accept a compliment.
We failed. We're not good at this. Teacher?
That's how you don't accept a compliment.
Right? Clearly the definition of not.
Am I supposed to do all of them?
No.
Okay,
Just
how do
I would
I
say-
stop?
Oops.
I would say just focus on the top parts right
You know what?
Ah, crud.
No, that's fine.
I went from a storm to a very sunny day.
There you go. I mean, that's what happens, right?
Oh, yes,
The only
Queen.
thing is I can't get rid of this line underneath. It's really
It's
tricky.
this sad cloud up here for me.
There we go.
I think I need to.
I'm having
Oh.
fun.
Good. She's being extra. She added another palm.
It's just fall.
I need more cover.
Do you burn easily?
Yes.
There you go.
Aw.
See, it's your story.
Yep.
That's what this is about.
I do too. We'd be good friends.
I burn really fast when I get really dark, to be honest. From the
My whole
dark.
family is like that.
Dr. Weeks, when was the last time I saw you? Gosh,
Not
like,
the opposite genes, my family.
I swear,
So
it must
many
have
good
been like
stories.
over 2 years ago, I think.
I feel like I see you because I see you on TV, so.
Yeah. Aw.
Stupid.
Didn't you do the story when we were having church in the restaurant?
Yes! That was so much
That was
fun.
So sweet of you to do that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that story.
That really prepared us for what we're doing now, which is having worship in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that actually could be a story that we could do.
You bet. We've been doing it for 6 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have y'all dealt with a lot of obstacles having to do the whole social distancing thing?
You should see her maneuver that scaffold.
Really?
Yep, I've done it enough.
Wow.
It doesn't scare me anymore.
When we did the prayer vigil, the service,
Yeah, yeah.
on the anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about it. Like everybody else, you know, anybody else that walked up to it was kind of like unsteady. She's like flies right up there.
Wow. And she's a
Well,
pro.
especially because I've had to deal with a lot of, I don't know what the nice word is for it, but anyway, being concerned because I'm a woman about to go up that thing.
Right.
So.
Misplaced chivalry.
That's a great way to say it. So I've tried to master looking like I know what I'm doing going up there, so. Yeah, it's been great though.
I feel like Denise and I were both ready to not run because we don't. To catch you if you were gonna fall way too far.
Thank
But,
you.
but then we watched her do it and it was like, boom.
Yeah.
All right. She's up there already.
That's awesome.
It's been amazing how many more people will come to church if they can stay in their cars.
Mm-hmm. Good.
It's safe
Like,
space.
online.
Yeah, a lot of
Online,
them.
that was my jam. I was like,
Seriously.
So they do
I
worship.
should train my
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
So I was talking about how we were both
Yes.
we're gonna have to catch her,
People love
but we
bringing
don't
their
run, so
dogs.
I don't really know that it would work.
You'd be amazed how many more LGBT people we've had come to worship because they're safe in their cars and they don't have to wonder if people are gonna judge.
Aw.
Amazing. Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
Does anyone have any questions?
Is this the last step?
Yes.
When do we paint ourselves?
Yeah, after you add the light green highlight, that's basically it.
Oh, so we're done.
Wow, beautiful.
Did we use all these colors?
Great.
I'm actually going to,
I gotta redo this blue. I think that's good.
everyone's doing so good.
Show everyone our painting.
I didn't know. You said you wanted to.
Look how pretty. See, I'm really
But we're
impressed.
taking a group picture when we're all finished. I mean,
Oh, I told you we were taking
See,
pictures.
I didn't say you were going to be on camera.
I just not use the blue.
Y'all take it easy on me.
Y'all did really, really good.
You're a good teacher.
So I try, thank you. It was really hard because I was trying to do Facebook Live and
Very good teacher.
this little workshop. So let me do a little recap. Okay, for those who are still here with us, hey, Arthur's here. Okay, Family Resiliency Center. This was created shortly after the mass shooting. If you are someone who's dealing with trauma from those events, make sure you contact them. And that number is 432-848-6944. You can find more details on the Resiliency Center on frcpb.org. There are several peer support groups here. So you are not alone if you're going through a really hard time as well. They can also give you more resources. So they're just really, really helpful people. So that really concludes our beach scenery that we did today. Yeah, everyone did a really great job. So next week is going to be my last week.
unless you sign the petition, which is live, and in the comments.
Okay, I didn't know that she made a petition, but apparently she made a petition. But anyway, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you check out frcpb.org for more details on the Resiliency Center. And if you have any paintings that you do, make sure you put them in the comments below. All right, bye, y'all. Have a great week.